Hello everyone. Today I am going to explain the poem The Road Not Taken with poet description and its summary. Before beginning the poem, I would like to introduce the poem and the poet description. This poem is about making choice, the choice which shapes our life and change our future. This poem is written by Robert Frost. He was an American poet. He was one of the greatest poet and playwright of modern age. He was known for his realistic depiction of rural life and also for his simple, insightful, and ordinary language. His notable works are poem A Boy's Will, The Oven Bird, The Dust of Snow, and Fire and Ice. And famous plays are A Way Out, a one act play, The Cows in the Corn, A Mask of Reason, A Mask of Mercy. And his notable awards are Pulitzer Prize for Poetry, Congressional Gold Medal. Now let's start the poem recitation. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveller, long I stood, and looked on one as far as I could, to where it went in the undergrowth. In this stanza of the poem, the poet is talking about a diversion. There was a diversion when the poet was walking on a road. As he was one person, he could not travel on both. So, at first, he looked both the path carefully as far as he could see, but he could not see more than that curved because there was a dense growth of plants and bushes. In this stanza, yellow wood means the forest with yellow leaves, which represent the people, those are more experienced, and two diverse roads represent our choices and alternatives. We have to choose only one out of them and look down one as far as I could shows that before choosing the path, we should take time to think about the pros and cons of the choice. And then we should take a suitable one. Then we should choose a suitable one. Now come to the second stanza. Then took the other just as fair and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. In this stanza, the poet inspects both the path and then he chooses a better one and he started walking. He felt one was better because it was grassy and unused. It was not traveled by many people. But when he compares the passing by, that means amount of people moving there were approximately same. Had warned them really about the same. It represents the same benefits, problems, and challenges before challenges for achieving any goal or aim. Nothing is easier. Now come to the stanza 3. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way lead on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. The poet says that the time when he felt both the path were similarly, both the path were similar, both had leaves on them, and no one had stepped on them. Then he repents. Why didn't he choose? Why didn't he choose the another way, although he knew that he could not go back. वो जानता था कि वो बैक नहीं जा सकता है, वापस नहीं जा सकता है, फिर भी उसने वो दूसरा रास्ता क्यों चुना, वो पहले वाला रास्ता क्यों नहीं चुना. Similarly, in our life, we never get a chance to come back and take the other option that we had left earlier. Similarly, हम लोग भी अपने लाइफ में जब भी कुछ चूज करते हैं, जब भी हमें चांस मिलता है, तो हमको सोच समझ के डिसीजन लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि हम फिर से दूसरे ऑप्शन के तरफ लौट के नहीं जा सकते. हमको उसी चूजन ऑप्शन पे चलना पड़ता है. नाउ कम टू स्टेंजा 4. I shall be telling this with a sigh somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less troubled by, and that has made all the difference. The poet tells us that he will take deep breath in his future. When? While sharing his story of past. Why will he take deep breath? Because the decision he made in the past decided his future. The poet, whatever was there, it was result of his decision. This represents that we should be honest, wise, and careful while making choice, because our future depends on the choice that we make today. So, what is the message of this poem? This poem gives us message that we should be honest while choosing a while making a choice. We should be wise and also careful. Why? Because our future depends on the choice that we make today. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.